Hi, welcome to my video. Mercedes A180 W176. In the morning I was driving and all of a sudden engine management warning light come up. So as you can see, there's an engine management warning light. I'm not a professional mechanic or anything, just an ordinary guy trying to save some money. So everything I do myself. And make this video. So what it is, I have seek some professional advice, and I've been told to take it to the local garage where they can do OBD scanner, and they can give me the report, because I don't have any OBD scanner. If you have OBD scanner, you can do it at home, find the fault code and do a search on the internet, and then you'll see all the problem why it's occurring. Well, I don't have this opportunity. I had a Carista. I had a Carista scanner, but unfortunately it doesn't do any Mercedes. It does the other cars, but not the Mercedes. So I kind of have to take it to the local garage to do the test report. So after doing so, this is the report come up. So if I show you in this report, so if you can see, this is the fault that causing the engine management light turning up. So P013711. It says oxygen sensor 2, say cylinder BANK-1, short circuit down, but I have other fault as well, but which is not serious. But this one I take it very seriously, because if you don't fix it, it's gonna slowly it's gonna flash. This light will be flashing, and then it's a major problem. So the sooner the better, actually. What I'll show you outside, how to jack up the car and where this cylinder bank is, because it took me a while to find out sensor 1 and sensor 2, because it's very weirdly located in the car. So stay with me. Okay, so this is the jack up point. So you can jack up the car in here. Don't try not to jack up in any other body of the car, because you'll end up damaging the whole frame. So this is the jack up point. Yes. So if I'm facing the car, in front of the car, the first one you'll see, which is sensor 1. If you have one exhaust, it is a sensor 1 in front of you. So this is very easy reach, sensor 1. However, the sensor 2 is quite difficult. It's located on the catalytic converter, or after the catalytic converter in certain model. I think you can't see it very properly, so let me take one to the car. So this is how I jacked up my car and everything. Safety is the first priority, so make sure it's all nicely jacked up and everything, nice and labeled as well. So if I take you under the car, oh right, sorry, I've forgotten to remove the plastic. So you need to unbolt this plastic cover. So there's a seven screws. 1, 2, 3, and then there's a 4 at the back as well. So I'll show you how to undo them, and then obviously it's not very rocket science to undo them. And once I undo the cover, underneath the cover, then I'll be able to show you the sensor 2, which is quite open place is located. So stay with me. So you need socket number 8 to undo the panel underneath all the bolt. You need socket number 8, and then you need one of this adapter. If you invest one of these impact driver, which is make life very easy. So try to invest one of these, and then it's very simple. Otherwise, if you do manually, it is quite time consuming and takes lots of time. So it is one of these very, very handy. If you have one of these, you can undo the tires as well. Okay, here is I'm undoing the first one, and then obviously there is a 6 more to do. Okay, see how easy it is to undo them. Don't open all the way, otherwise it's gonna flop. So just leave it in halfway, and then once all bolt is loosened, then you can undo them slowly, one by one. What is, I need to take it off, so I'll just pause the video for a while. So this is the panel I have taken off, and these are the screws. So I just, for a demonstration purpose, I'm just showing you the screws are where it's located. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So when you undo this 7 bolts, you just come off. You just drop on the floor. Yes. So I'm underneath the car, and this is the location for sensor 2, which is on the catalytic converter, and this is the exhaust pipe. This is the exhaust pipe all the way at the end. And so to open it, to undo the sensor, you need to take off this cable, which is connected to the sensor. So see the plastic. So if I remove from there, and then oh my god, and then you need to undo this plastic connection, which is this one. This need to be undo. This need to be undone. So what I'll do, I think it just get kind of loosened if I juggle it. And it can be loosened, and then it's quite easy to undo this from the top. So I'll pause the video, and I'll try to loosen from this bracket, and then I'll try to get it out from the top. So I'm going to pause the video for a while. So there it is. I just remove it from the bracket, and it's kind of loosened, so it's going to give you easy access to undo this plastic. It took me a while to figure it out how to undo it, from these plastic things, because it is quite, it was tight actually. So what you need, you need some WD-40, spray a little bit of WD-40, and you know, try to be patient, not to force too much, because this is a plastic and then it can be easily break. So I undo this one from this original bracket, which is fitted to the body from the underneath, and then to take off from this adapter, the plastic one, you need to undo it from the top. So I'm gonna again pause the video, and then I'll show you again in how this can be done. Oh yeah, here is another obstruction. These air intake pipe on the way, so these need to be removed in order to access to the SENSOR-2, because this come on the way, which is, if we put a screwdriver in here and then do a little bit juggle, and then it comes off very easily. And I'll show you once it's done, because what it is, this is a very thin plastic and easy to break. You know, once it's broken, then obviously, you know, it's an extra cost, and you know, so you have to be very patient when you do this job. Try not to be too forceful when you are undoing anything. Alright, so here it is, the air intake pipe is removed, which is not very difficult at all. Actually, this hook hold up this plastic cover. So just undo this one, juggle a bit, and this come off. And here you go, the clear picture of the sensor, the SENSOR-2. So there is sensor, and this is the plug I need to be, you know, this is, if I can show you, it's quite difficult to access. So let me adjust my camera. So this is the plastic one. I'm trying to undo this one, you know. So you just put a WD-40, and then once it undo, I'll show you how to, because it's very difficult to take the camera inside, because the access is very tight. So stay with me, let me undo it, and then I'll get back to you. Here it is. I have managed to undo this plug, which was connected to the body, and the one end to the body and other end to the catalytic converter, which is the SENSOR-2. So there it is. And this plastic lever need to be pushed in order to undo it. And if it's really tight, then put some WD-40. And if you do put WD-40, you know, let it dry, you know, if you need to start the car, because sometimes it can give you a short circuit. So, you know, keep it nice and dry, you know, after spraying the WD-40, and it make a difference. Actually, it make life much easier. So there it is, this one. So what I'll do, you need a socket number 22. You need socket number 22 to undo this oxygen sensor. I'll show you the socket. Try not to use other spanner or anything, because this might damage the whole things. Yeah, I try to do as well, but look, it left you some mark and everything. So then I end up buying this 22 socket SENSOR-2 socket. I'm sure it should be able to, you know, do the job. So I'll show you the socket, which is, this is the socket you need. That's socket 22, yeah, for the. So I'll try to undo this one, which would be, I hope it won't be very difficult. And if it's really tight, then put some WD-40 and leave it for a few minutes, and then it should be able to come very easily. Okay, so you stay with me and I'll show you. This is the replacement. This is the replacement. I bought it from the eBay. So make sure the parts number match. And if you think your car oxygen sensor hasn't got any reference number, the parts number, then what you have to do, actually go to the local shop and just give them the car model make, model, and all the details, and then they'll give you the exact match, which can be little costly, but obviously you don't have the parts number, so obviously you need to go to the local shop to buy it. Okay, so I'll let me take it off and then I'll continue again with the video. Oh yeah, here it is. I have managed to take it off. It was a bit of a struggle. It was really hard to take it off. So yeah, it came off loose eventually, and then I have taken off. So that's the old one, that's the new one. Make sure you go right reference number, the parts number, match, everything is same. This one is same, everything is same, and the length is same as well. Otherwise it's going to be quite difficult to put it in. Okay, so this is the oxygen sensor 2. This is the replacement socket 22 you need to take it off, and this is the remaining hole left. Here's the quick demo how to undo the sensor. So this is the socket 22, and you need a breaker bar. Okay, so basically what you do, it's, see if I can put my camera there. So all you have to do is, it's quite difficult to get the camera right. Okay, so basically all you have to do is, yeah, put the socket, okay, so this is and then you put the breaker bar in here, and you can see it. Okay, so this is the socket, and you put the breaker bar to the end. There's a little bit of space, and then you can undo the sensor. Okay, and this end will be connected to the other end. Okay. Oxygen sensor has been changed. Let's see if we cured the problem. So here's the key. Let me put the ignition on, and there it is. The engine management sign is gone. It seems it's cured the problem, and it's totally gone. So yeah, it's a success. All hard work paid off. Anyway, thank you for watching the video. If you think that video had helped you, please give it a thumbs up and share, comments,